DNA taken from under Mr. Yee's fingernail.
We're everywhere. That's the only point I'm trying to make here. I don't like how people try to make Florida sound. Like, I live in LA and
Domino's Best Deal Ever is back. Any hand-tossed, pan, thin crust, or New York-style pizza with 80 toppings for just $9.99 online. Last time you got
sausage, bacon, chicken, spinach, beef, buffalo sauce.
What are you gonna get this time? Get Domino's $9.99 Best Deal Ever before it's gone.
Now here we go. I can't help it if I'm popping, see that watch out. You feel fabulous.
I'm from Florida. They go, oh, you're from one of the messed up schools where the teachers are fucking the students? I'm like, whoa, what? Fucking the students? I mean, yeah. Twice. And they're like, that's funny to you? And I go, it depends on the situation. And they're like, when's a teacher sleeping with a student ever funny? And I'm like, 7th grade. 7th grade, it's real funny, man. I'll tell you a real story. You can look it up on our site. When I was in 7th grade, we had a female teacher who slept with a male student. That's true. Class she taught, hardest math class we offered in the program. Student she slept with, smartest kid in the class. When the rest of us students found out what she did, none of us were like, how could she do this? We were all like, fuck, we should have studied harder. Oh, you're telling me that's what was at stake the whole time? Understand the point I'm trying to make here. I'm not saying teachers should be sleeping with students. I'm saying I've never been more motivated to learn. You feel it? Bro, she's giving out fellatio for ratios. You think I'm not gonna learn this material? Bro, I was studying for that class like I was an 8 Mile. I'm like, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance. You think I know Pythagorean theorem because I care what the hypotenuse of a right triangle is? You better grow up.
Hey, Jones.
I was trying to lay teenage...
JakoreYt is here. JakoreYt is here. Nah, ain't nobody tuned in yet. You the first person.
For a second, but I'm just saying, if we were more open-minded, we might have more
How
kids
you doing? How you
that were
doing?
caring about their education. You know what I mean?
You not okay?
But we're not willing to do what it takes.
Why? Why? What's going on? Why you not okay? Okay. No. What's Mexico? Is our best? Wait. So y'all good? Y'all good now? Or he still trying to ghost you? Welcome to the stream. The second viewer finally tuned in. Finally got a second viewer in the building. He told me he doesn't even know me, and all I did was talk about jelly. I better talk it off. And tell me more. I'm listening. I'm just finna watch this. You kept trying. Yeah. He probably not ready for a serious relationship. You know, he probably still he probably just not ready for you. He can't take it. Oh, he asked you. He trying to be a player, Jones. He trying to be a player. He wants you. It seem like he probably want like extra girlfriends or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, I feel you. I said don't give up though. Don't give up. Don't give up. Just try to stick on and hold on to it. See what it's talking about. Don't give up on bro, cause that might be your soulmate. You never know. That might just be your soulmate. So don't give up on him. Oh, he told you it's over. No. No. Damn. I say, try to text him right now and see just like if the text will deliver, or if it not deliver. Even though you really tried. Oh dang. Oh yeah, bro, bogus. Ain't gonna lie, bro, bogus. Jelly was right about him. Oh, Jelly, motherfucking Jelly. Jelly a smart dude. He a smart dude though. When he not you know, trolling. But he pretty smart. He's a cool dude. Yeah, he lying. Bro, a real liar. Lately, I haven't really been enough for anyone. Right. I feel you on that one. Same. I finna say, do you wanna play Fortnite around like when the sun come up? And I always fall for the guy that's either my fault or they aren't ready and date other girls. Not even a week later. Oh, okay. It's gonna be okay though. It's gonna be okay. I'm most definitely check up on you though in like a few hours and see how you doing, how you feeling, if you feeling any better. said, bro, it hurts. Yeah, I know what you mean. Pain only temporarily, though. It's not gonna hurt that long. You're gonna find somebody. You're gonna find somebody better. Way better. Just look at me. Just look at me, for example, you know? Like, you know, for example, Trap. You know, Trap be coming through for me. That's a real woman. I was letting her thinking and couldn't stop, so I texted. And this is the shit I get. No respond, no delivered text. Yeah, that's crazy. I left the damn cupcake. Oh, fuck. I left the damn cupcakes in the fucking car, yo. Damn. I forgot all about them hoes. Yeah, we're there. I say try to text bro again. Even though if you can't text his ass. Oh yeah, I got some motherfucking cupcakes from church, man. Trying to see what them bitches talking about. You said he won't let me, he blocked me. You might have to let go of bro. He might not want to date you. Cupcakes. Cupcakes. Where'd it come from? Church. Look. On one. Smell good.
Open the gas.
Jay, I don't know. Hey, little baby. Hi. You better not boo-boo, boy. Jaden. Jaden. Come on. Sleepy, little baby? Sleepy? Stinky, stinky. Get in tub. Yeah, get the ice cream. Get that ice cream. That ice cream gonna help. That ice cream gonna help. Can't lie. I feel you. I feel you, though. I feel you. Hot. Who else in here? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. Hit that like to the stream and turn me the fuck up, yo. Who it is, what's up? They gotta know me. They know me from somewhere. But here go my hand, here go that cut. Here go that cut right here. Had cut my shit, goddamn showing out in front of the truck, goddamn getting too excited. She had me pumped. I'm talking about pumped. What you do? When I was live streaming with Trap, I was trying to open that tape, and then when I was in the middle of opening the tape, I had broke the plastic. That bitch had cut me. We should stream together again. I'm trying to see. I've been thinking about it, like streaming with my subscribers again, stuff like that. It just I don't really know who will be able to actually like get on my live stream. Like I know Parker will be able to get on there. I know Trap will be able to get on there. I know Val will be able to get on there. And I know Emma will be able to get on there. Shit, Renee can get on there, goddamn. It's a lot of y'all that can really get on here, for real. Pretty much all y'all can really get on here. Well, not all y'all, but most of y'all. Huh. Hey man, why you boo-boo, man? Why you boo-boo? Huh? Huh? Hey, why you boo-boo? Jaden! 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 He's sleepy as a motherfucker, y'all. He's so sleepy. He tried to stand up and take a shower and shit. Bro, I ain't about to goddamn. Hey! Hey! Jaden. He looks uptight. He better learn to stop using the bathroom, goddamn. He better start using the damn bathroom. Jaden, you better start using the toilet, and I'm gonna be waking you up out your sleep to come do this, okay? Jaden. Now you better start using this. You better start using the bathroom, boy. Cause I'm not finna be keep doing this for you, okay? Okay? Hey, okay? He gonna be up like a motherfucker when he had it down tub. You said make him go before bed and don't let him drink before bed. Okay, good. Oh, he ain't even. Oh yeah, he did. He had drunk some Sprite. That's what it was. We had ate some McDonald's before bed, and he had drunk some Sprite, goddamn. But I don't know what made him actually boo-boo, because he ain't really eat nothing. He didn't eat chicken nuggets. I'm trying to figure out. Y'all should be getting ads on this stream, though. I'm trying to get it to the point where ads be running like I could just be talking, and then the ad just run. I want my shit to be like that. Give me that towel. Hey, Daddy. Daddy, I gotta put my name tomorrow. How you think you gonna go, man? Huh? You gonna be smelling like confetti cake. Confetti. Shake some. Say some. You know? Hey, you ready? Smell good? Smell the cake? Smell like cake, don't it? Smell edible? It smells like it's edible, huh? Yeah, it smells like you can eat some of that, huh? Good old cook. Hey, boy, goddamn, boy. Watch yourself. Watch it, dog. Watch it. Okay? Watch it. You learn how to do this yourself, okay? See what that doing? That is the same thing, okay? Hannah, my YouTube premium stops the ad. Should still get paid from others though. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hell yeah. Got him in the tub. Pick up that towel. Put that down. Pick up the towel. I forgot you had YouTube. Yeah, be careful not to show nothing. Oh yeah. You're right. Bag up. What happened? Let's get them likes up on the stream. Let's get 2 likes on the stream. Hit that like, Hannah. Hit that like. That like button. I was watching some stand-up comedy when I had woke up. Then I had restarted my live stream because my live stream had ended. Thank you. Bro, I think last night, 3 likes. Okay, then. Last night, I don't know, but when I was sleeping, I felt like I was flipping and turning and I don't know. But I just felt like I was fine in my sleep last night. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know what I was fine. I'm talking about, bro, my ass was over there bit tweaking, goddamn. On everything. I woke up in the middle of my sleep, just started moving the cover back and forth. I'm like, damn. I don't know what the hell was going on. You done? Hannah, what you doing? What time is it for you? I don't know if it's early in the morning for you or if it's late at night for you. I'm finna run my stream.
Like, hear me out. If you fail a class, of course you get summer school. But if you ace a class, come on. Summer school, what do you think? Like, be real with me. Fellas, you're not intrigued? Ladies, I know this doesn't work for y'all. I haven't thought of something yet. Fellas, you're not intrigued? A little bit? Like if a blowjob was waiting for you at the end of it, you wouldn't have paid a little more attention in geometry? Like, that's all I'm getting at here.
I've had hidradenitis suppurativa, HS.
You bring your A game. Bring your A game when taking care of your sexual
Yeah, I know I had, cause the ad.
a prescription medicine used to reduce the risk of HIV. Apertute helps give you continuous protection when taking
Put that down.
and is proven superior to a once daily prep in reducing the risk of HIV. You must be HIV negative to receive Apertude and get tested before each injection. If you think you are exposed to HIV or have flu-like symptoms, tell your doctor right away. More HIV testing may be needed. Apertude does not prevent other sexually transmitted infections. Practice safer sex to reduce your risk. Get Apertude as scheduled. Missing doses increases your HIV risk. Don't take Apertude if allergic to it or taking certain medicines that may interact. Tell your doctor about your medical conditions, liver problems, and mental health. Serious side effects include allergic reactions or rash, liver problems, and depression. If these occur, get medical help right away. The most common side effect is injection site reaction.
You bring your A game to everything you do. Ask your doctor about Apertude.
You can turn the whole game, man. Now nerds are cool. I love the dynamic there. Nerds are cool now. Imagine walking down through the hallways. You got Poindexter glasses on, pocket protector, fucking calculator watch. All the jocks are staring at you like, damn, Sheldon be getting all the blowjobs, man. It's crazy, though. I keep trying to learn algebra, but my dad keeps making me practice quarterback, the fucking dork. This is just so cool to take in. I just want to live in it a little bit, you know? I read an article a while back. Always stuck with me. This company did a study where they said only 30% of people in this country actually get to do their dream job. Did you know that? Only 30% of people in this entire country get to do their dream job. When I think about that and I see that y'all came out, I'm just grateful y'all came to support my backup plan, y'all, because that's this was not my dream job. Don't get me wrong, my career's going great. I'm happy, but this ain't what I dreamed. Get the fuck out of here. I never dreamed of telling people how gay I'd get for $19 million. Wasn't a kid just staring at the stars. One day, they're gonna know the price. Thought I was going to the NBA, man. The NBA, they had other thoughts. I still remember when I fell in love with basketball. I remember the day I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm 5 years old, right? I'm 5. Never heard of basketball. No one had ever introduced me to it. I get taken to a game. We get to sit close. I mean close. Like close enough to like, you get to see the game that you don't get to see on TV, you know what I'm saying? I still remember this as clear as day, right? I saw player A foul player B hard. And then I saw a ref call a foul on player A. And then I saw player A turn to the ref and go, suck my dick. And I was like, what game is this? What is this? I'm 5 years old, my mind's blown. I'm like, you can do that? I remember I look at the guy sitting next to me, I go like, he just said the thing. Is he not gonna get in trouble for that? And the guy next to me goes, nah, he's gonna be fine. I'm like, what game is this? I wanna do this when I grow up. What is this? The NBA might be the wildest workplace in America. We don't even talk about it. Think about what you've seen them get to do, cross-reference it with your job, tell me they're equals. Get the fuck out of here. I just saw a guy tell a coworker, suck my dick, and everybody who saw it went, you know how he is. What? What a free workplace. I'm just saying, like, there's something to it. Like, the NBA is just a place where you could just sort of get away with almost anything. And I'm not saying it's, like, always got to be bad. You could just sort of do anything. It's got a place there. When I was growing up, there was a player named Jason Terry, right? His nickname was the Jet. And anytime Jason Terry hit a three-pointer, you know how he'd celebrate? He'd spread his arms like they were the wings on a plane, and he would just run back down court as if he had flown away. He did that for 19 years. I need you to 19 years of a guy running through the office. Nobody stopped him. Not once. Nobody was like, Jason, where the fuck are you flying? Nigga, get back on defense. We're still playing. Not once for 2 decades. God, I want to do that so bad.
I ain't even never heard of bro. I ain't even never heard of that till today.
I just love the idea that he got to do that for fucking 19 years. Oh, it's all I've ever wanted to do. You can't do that shit in comedy. I couldn't drop a punchline and be like, later. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? It's all I ever dream of doing. I just want to tell somebody to suck my dick and fly away. That's all I've ever wanted. I want it for everybody. I tried. Dude, I tried to get to the league, man. I tried so hard. I really thought I was going to the NBA. Closest I got was a black girlfriend. I wasn't really.
Okay.
The scouts were like, that's a good start. Now next, we want you to stop this guy from scoring. I'm like, I mean, I'll try, but I'm better at the first place. Can I be on? Let's gauge this for a second before I ask. By round of applause, how many people here have ever dated somebody of another race before? Who's done it? Yeah? Okay. That's most of that. All right. By the way, you're not a villain if you haven't. This isn't going to be one of those things. I'm just trying to gauge this before I ask, all right? For those of you that have dated somebody of another race, have you ever gone out with that person and then you ran into somebody who just assumed that's all you're into? Well, you get what I'm saying? Where they're like, oh, you got a thing? You're like, oh, I didn't know I had a thing. You know? I run into it all the time. It's one of the biggest things in my dating life. People are always just like, JB? Yeah, JB only likes white girls. I'm like, that's not even true. I do like white girls, but I like women of every race. And then they'll get defensive. They're like, well, then why have your last 6 girlfriends been white? And I'm like, because that's who said yes. That's all I can do. It's like, what more do you want from me? What am I supposed to date 6 black women that said no? We've got R. Kelly. What am I supposed to do? You feel me? Sorry, I'm not the king of R&B. I just don't understand. Like, why are you getting mad at me, man? All I can do is shine the bat signal. I don't control who shows up. This is how it played out. But I'm from the South. Like, I still don't understand, for the love of me, I don't understand how in this day and age, people still have an issue with interracial dating. Like, sure, plenty of people don't. But you know who I'm talking about. Plenty of people still do. And it blows my mind that that's still a thing. What's wrong? I can't even imagine. What's wrong with 2 cultures coming together? You know what I mean? It's like, teach me about health insurance. I'll teach you how to Dougie. Like, who's losing? Like, I don't even understand the logic of it. What's wrong with mixed kids? Mixed kids are just white kids that don't sunburn. It's gonna be all right. They're just black kids that go to supercuts. You're gonna outgrow it, my guy. You're gonna overcome. I just don't understand why we can't have a more honest and open conversation about interracial dating and why it's not a threat to anybody. It's so bizarre to me, you know? Like I still think about it. Listen, man, if I had a baby with a woman of any race, I would love that baby to death. To death. But if I'm being honest with you, if I had a baby with a woman of another race, I would still be really fucking excited in the way I could be excited about that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm living it up. I'm taking advantage. Bro, I'm naming that motherfucker Blade. I'm calling him Daywalker. I'm doing all the things. Bro, I'm picking him up off the operating table. All of their strengths, none of their weaknesses. Like, I'm living it up. It's all love. But I'm basking in what it is. When else could I do it? It's just so weird when people try to confront you for dating someone who doesn't look like you. It's like, how is this even an issue? How are you who I'm arguing with? I'll give you a story. A long time ago. This is years ago when I lived in Tampa. I remember I went to a mall with my girlfriend at the time, right? My girlfriend was white. And she was my girlfriend, is still white.
Better than the stand-ups over here by far.
It's kind of weird in my head. I'm just like, I'm pretty sure she's still doing the white thing. So we're at the mall, right? I remember she saw something in a display case that she wanted to check out. She goes to check it out. I don't go with her, right? I kind of just hang back. I just do like a general scan of the room. I'm just checking out where I'm at. You ever just look at, I don't know, what's the best way to describe it? You ever just like look around in the room you're hanging out? You're just checking it out. You ever accidentally make eye contact with a stranger? You ever hold each other hostage? You know what I mean? Well, we look away. What are our motives? You know, you're just caught in that moment. I lock eyes with this black dude, and the only way I can think to describe him is too excited to see me. That's the only way I can think. It's because what he did. This is what he did, right? We lock eyes, and as soon as we lock eyes, he goes, what the fuck is that gesture? Who do you do that? Not a stranger. You don't do that to a stranger. Who was that for? Like, you know what you do? You do that when you catch Michelle Obama at the strip club. You're like, Michelle! You feel me? But not to me, random black man across the way. But that's what he did. And I just go like, okay, all right, you won that contest. I'm not going to really be staring at you any longer. And I wait a couple seconds. I peek out the side of my eye, and I'm like, oh, shit, he's coming. All right, this dude is coming to me. He walks up to me. This dude said one of the most confusing things I've ever heard in my life. To this day, I'm so curious to see what you think of this. This guy walks up to me. I swear to God, so confident. He goes, hey, brother, I ain't trying to start nothing, but you know when we see you out here having social intercourse with all these other races, you look racist. And I went, social intercourse? Have y'all ever heard that term? I had never heard social intercourse. That's an aggressive way to say hanging with friends, isn't it?
I've had hidradenitis suppurativa, HS, for years. Painful bumps that come and go. I used
Today. You have fun? Baby playing with the water. I'm kind of sleepy. Hey, you got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, okay? Okay? 5 more minutes. Okay? Looking like your dad or mama.
If you encounter one wolf, chances are there's a pack nearby. Fortunately, the same applies to encounter one wolf. Chances are there's a pack nearby. Fortunately,
and then all you have to do. Oh, 2 people said they're not tired. 1 person said they is. I know I'm tired as a motherfucker.
But you understand what I'm saying? I used
What
to
the
hate
fuck?
slavery movies. Oh, what a fucking bummer. And now anytime one comes out, I'm like, oh, date night. Baby, put your nice dress on. 13 Years a Slave just came out. Yeah, 13, it's a sequel. Yeah, they franchised it. They're doing the whole thing. Get that throw ready. I heard it goes up to 400. It's a great history joke.
As you can see.
Making something truly original isn't easy, but finding it is. Special starts on Etsy.
Amazing means spending more time to.
Teams. As far as I'm concerned, I'm the product of what this country is actually supposed to be. I'm trying to love everybody. That's where I'm coming from. As a person who is actively trying to show love for everybody, I hate it when I see us get in arguments that are meant to divide us by race. Does that make sense? Where it feels like whatever powers that be are more focused on splitting us apart than showing us a way to come together. And I just find it frustrating, especially when it seems like the answers are so right there in front of us. If we just took the time to listen to each other and realize we actually agree on way more than we disagree on. I'll give you an example, all right? I mean that. Like, I think anytime I see somebody get offended.
You need to go to sleep. I'm probably finna but can't. I'm finna get in bed my damn self. Is that right?
At the concept of white privilege, I don't understand why they're upset. Because it's not an attack. And I think it keeps getting mistaken for an attack. I don't think people understand what it is, right? By definition, privilege is just when the world allows you to do something specific, easier than someone else. Doesn't mean it was easy. It's just easier for you than someone else. That's it. By that definition, we literally all have privilege. You understand what I'm saying? We just have different privileges. So that's why I don't see why it's something worth arguing if someone brings yours up, because we all get our turns for it to be our thing. So you can't be like it doesn't exist. Of course it exists. You don't think there's black privilege? Dog, I love black privilege. Did you know I could go to any white wedding I want? I can go to any white wedding I want. Hop right on the dance floor, start doing whatever dance moves I want to do. Everybody at the party's got to be like, he's good. That's black privilege, man. Doesn't matter what I do, they think I'm good. Let's take black people out of it, right? Take them out of the equation. Let's give another example. Let's say hypothetically, we're watching the National Spelling Bee. There's only 2 kids left. There's a white kid, and there's an Indian kid. Be honest with yourself. Your life's on the line. Who are you putting your money on? That's Indian privilege. You feel me? Let's say hypothetically after this, we go out to drink. We're having a great time.
Jones, okay.
We're partying, we're being married, we're getting to know each other. 2 random women just start making out of nowhere. Oh, they are fun. Then 2 random guys start making out of nowhere. Oh, they are gay. That's female privilege. Do you understand the point I'm trying to make? I'm saying privilege exists in every direction. And the only thing I'm trying to add to this conversation is if you just stop getting defensive when yours gets brought up and you start being willing to have a sense of humor about yourself, you would start to notice how funny all of this can be. And isn't the world better with people who are willing to have a sense of humor about themselves? So just be those people. That's all I'm trying to say. Can I give you an example of white privilege that makes me laugh? I love you. It's not an attack. But let's see how you do. I think white people are the only race of people that like to be scared for fun. Like, you feel me? Not an attack. Doesn't make you bad. Makes you interesting. But not bad, but bungee jumping, skydiving, swimming with sharks. These are torture tactics. Some of you pay for them. That's curveball. I just think white people get to have a different relationship with fear. Doesn't make anyone bad. I just think it's an interesting observation. White people can have a different relationship with fear. Like, I think white people are the only people you would walk up to and just be like, hey, you want to do something scary today? And y'all won't just outright say no. You feel me? You'll be like, well, what do you got in mind? You feel me? But like, you go to anybody of another race, they're like, fuck no. But like, white people have follow-up questions sometimes. They're like, well, what are you thinking? Okay. Look at roller coasters, right? Theme park owners know white people love being scared so much, you'll pay for a picture of your own face terrified. That's their business model. That's how reliable it is. They were like, yeah, that's where we're gonna get the rest of the money. I've been in so many white homes and seen a framed picture of the entire family terrified. Why? Why is that even a thing? I haven't been in one black family's home and seen a picture of 4 black people absolutely terrified. And they're like, yeah, that's the time I got stuck up at gunpoint, right there. That's us. This is where I tried to sell my kids for my own life. So wild to me, man. And understand what I'm saying, because I understand I'm generally speaking, right? I'm speaking in generalities. I understand there's special case scenarios for everything. So please, like, I'm not being irresponsible with this. Just be on the same page with me. I'm just saying, generally speaking, though, that kind of holds true. I'm saying, generally speaking, I feel like white people feel fear so rarely that y'all schedule it as a vacation activity. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, literally put it on a schedule. You're like, at 12, we're gonna have lunch. At 1, we're gonna pet a tiger. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? A tiger? Huh? You know what no one black has ever said to me? I wanna go on a safari. Not once. I got so many black friends, no one's ever wanted to go. It's our country, and we're like, nah. But I have so many white friends that want to go. Doesn't make them bad. I'm just saying it's an interesting difference that you can spot and go, oh shit, okay. Why doesn't a safari sound insane to everybody? I didn't realize it was something we were so, like, polarized on. I thought we were all of the same mind, like, that's fucking crazy. And apparently, we don't agree. I never understood, like, why it isn't crazy. You want to go to the zoo without the walls? That's what we want to do? You want to take away my favorite part of the zoo? The part where they can't get me? That's what we're taking away?
I've had hidradenitis suppurativa, HS, for years. Painful bumps that come and go. I used to think, why me? My symptoms made me miss work, miss out with my kids. I said, enough. You are stronger than this. Keep fighting.
Take on HS differently with Cosentyx. It works from the inside to target a believed source of inflammation that may cause HS symptoms. Real people
Hey, I ain't
saw
gonna lie.
50% reduction in bumps and abscesses.
What I had put on that suit yesterday and I had with the church, goddamn. My son, granddad, he was like, man, you looking pretty goddamn good. I was like, yo.
After 16 weeks. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentyx. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur, like tuberculosis or other serious bacterial, fungal, or viral infections. Some are fatal. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms like fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, had a vaccine or plan to, or if inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen. Serious allergic reactions and severe eczema-like skin reactions may occur.
I found help. I found relief. You're not alone.
Ask your dermatologist about Cosentyx.
You want to work at a bank? Why not? Some of my best memories are at banks.
You robbed us 3 times.
Wow, that was this bank? Master in disguise, do you think?
One in your size.
And one in my size.
The funniest movie of the year arrives.
You ever been deboned by a chicken? All together now?
The Bad Guys 2.
We did it! We did it! We didn't do it!
PPG.
You finna be going? I'll stop back real quick to say thank you for listening. Good night. I took NyCo medicine, so I'll be going to sleep. Don't go to sleep.
News now.
What you got to say?
New Balance, we got now.
He's automatic from the 40s.
You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done.
Oh, all right. Every time I go to the zoo, people are looking at the animals. I'm looking at the structures. I'm like, that's a good wall. Like that net. Love that glass. I've never understood it. Why doesn't a safari sound dangerous to everybody? It's not even a safe web browser. You feel me? You ever open up Safari in front of somebody with Firefox? Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? They make it sound like you just fucked a hooker with no condom. They're like, well, close it, throw it away. Who knows what's in there now? It's so wild to me. I'll entertain it. Like, I'll talk to my white friends. Their defenses are so bad. And I'm not saying these are all white people's defenses. I'm saying you wouldn't want to be represented by my white friends. That's what I'm saying. The stuff they argue, I go, that's a bad one. They'd be like, just go on Safari. You're going to be fine. I'm like, based on what? They're like, you got a tour guide. I'm like, that nigga's not a wall. It's like, what do you think's going to happen if a lion saw us and was like, oh, I'm about to eat these motherfuckers? You think he's just going to be coming at y'all and be like, oh, shit, they brought the guy. God damn it. Hey, wrap it up, guys. They brought the fucking guy. You don't think the lion just sees more food? That's what I can't get. Like, that's not how your brain works. You think if a lion saw a black tour guide and 2 white tourists, you don't think he's going, oh shit, dark meat and mashed potatoes? Looks like KFC came. Like, what are we talking about? You know? What do you think the tour guide's gonna do? Entertain it for a second. What do you act? You don't think that's just a guy on the clock? You think that guy actually cares about your livelihood? A lion's coming at y'all, he sees it. You think this dude's just gonna step in the way? Oh, no, 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 lion. No, 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 lion. Not today, lion. You eat zebra, lion. Zebra, black and white. These people, just white, no good. No good. That's why we bring you mixed kid. Blade! Blade! Where has Blade gone? It's so fucking stupid. It just makes me laugh. Like, I'm just fucking around, but you get where I'm coming from, right? Like, you get the point I'm getting at. That's all I'm saying. I just think fear is such a great example for us to explore the concept of privilege, where everybody can see it and realize no one's the villain, but you can identify the differences. I just think it's a great example, you know? Like, can I tell you something real wild? I got a wild theory. I think I'm on something, I just don't know how to prove it. But I think I figured something out. I think I know why each race has a different relationship with fear. especially fear for fun. I think I can see what it is. It's kind of a wild theory, but I think I'm onto it. I think if you come from an oppressed group, you've never been so bored with life that you're willing to risk yours. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know Jews that like escape rooms. Y'all came to a comedy show, right? Like, I'm not running for office. I'm not the guy. I'm just here to make the funny points. I think I'm on some. I don't know Jews that like escape rooms. I don't know black people that are into bondage. Whips and chains, you said. Fool me once. I don't know any Mexicans that want to do a Tough Mudder. That's a real good one. Like, you know what a Tough Mudder is, that's on point. If you don't know what a Tough Mudder is, just so we're on the same page, a Tough Mudder is one of those races you do out in the middle of nowhere. It's a foot race where you're just going through an obstacle course. You're going through like water hazards, running over hills, running through like electrified fences. I don't know one Mexican who's like, again? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's do it. But get the fuck out of here. I did that to get in, not fit in. Fuck out of here, my guy. All I'm trying to get at here, I'm not trying to attack anybody. I just want us to understand this concept better so we can get past it, right? Anytime I see somebody online or on TV or wherever say that privilege doesn't exist, I need you to understand, you're not a bad person, but you are wrong. All right, I'm not trying to come at you, but you are actually wrong and you sound ridiculous to people who do understand. Just take the time to understand. All right, privilege exists. Bro, I'm a 6'3" black man. There's not one person in here that thinks my dick's small. That's my privilege. I get big dick privilege. Doesn't matter if you're right or not. You didn't think it. That's my privilege, man. If I was an Asian comic saying all this same shit, you wouldn't have thought the same thing. Beyond, there's not one woman in here who's been in a bar, seen an Asian dude and been like, oh, he might dick me down. And he might do it, but you weren't thinking it. That's my privilege. I get big dick privilege. It's a hardship I have to work over every day. Try to overcome. But when you say privilege doesn't exist, you know what I always think of? It's always this story. It's such a banana story. When I was a kid, I remember telling my dad what my dream job was, okay? I told him I was 5 years old. I told him I wanted to be in the NBA. My dad is a black man from Alabama in the 1940s, okay? He's not a big dreamer, right? He's a very practical man. His vibe is more like, survive. I'm like, okay. That's what it's like. And I remember I told him I wanted to be an NBA player. You know what he told me? Just have a backup plan. I was like, God damn, can I dream for a little bit? I'm 5. But that's what he felt like he needed to communicate to me based on his experiences in this country as a black man. Fair enough. I accept that perspective. I hear you. Meanwhile, my best friend, next door neighbor, I was there when this happened. I remember seeing him tell his dad what he wanted to be. He said that he wanted to be the first black president in U.S. history. You know what his dad told him? Anything you put your mind to, you can achieve. Isn't that beautiful? But that kid was white. Don't tell me white privilege doesn't exist, my guy. I was there. I saw that show with my own eyes. I saw this white father, who is a good man, I still talk to him to this day, see his white son look at him and go, I want to be the first black leader of the free world. And with me still in the room, he looks at his son and goes, well, if you just work hard enough. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Tell this kid no. Tell him that one's not for him. Couldn't do it. Privilege is just such an interesting topic, and I don't want to harp on it too much longer, but I just want to drive this point home, okay? I do feel like if we're being fair to both sides, there are privileges that white people do get attacked for, and I don't think it's fair. If we're being critical of both sides and we're trying to come together, right? I do think there's one thing I've seen y'all do that I do find very funny, and I hope you find it as funny as I do. And I don't think it's fair that you do get slapped for it. I do think white people are the only race of people that I have seen get offended on behalf of a group they are not a part of. Like, you know who to picture, right? That's all I'm saying. But here's the thing, I don't think that's something to attack you for, because I believe at its core that's something of goodwill. That just means you cared for another group of people. You were trying to speak on their behalf because you thought you were doing right by them, right? That's a good thing. That's nothing to attack you for. It may not be the way we want you to do it, but that's okay, right? And here's the thing about it. It's a really complicated situation, because if you look online, you see this happen all the time. White people will do something on behalf of black people. Black people go, don't do that. And then white people go, oh, my bad, what would you prefer me do? And black people go, I don't know. And then we're just left nowhere. But both of those sides are fair. To be clear, those are both fair dispositions. Sometimes it's hard to come up with a resolution. You just know when someone isn't doing the right one. That's fair. And it's fair to care and not know what to do. So it still leaves us in the same place of what do you do when you're trying to have someone else's back. I think I came up with something. Hear me out here, all right? Listen, I think this is a universal way to show support for a group you're not a part of. You can use this in any group. I don't know anyone who would turn this down. And I don't know what you do after this, but you can always start with this. I'll give an example. As a black person, if I'm there, I don't like it when I see somebody white tell somebody else white that they can't say the N-word. Because that's my line. You feel me? Like, that's what I get to say. Why are you trying to upstage me, man? This is my big moment. You know what I need you to do? I need you to say motherfucker after my line. That's support. You get what I'm saying? Did I get to go, you don't get to call me a nigger, and then you come in like, motherfucker? And I'm like, okay, so now I feel strong. I feel supported. We're a team. You feel what I'm saying? I'm done with allies. Be my motherfucker. I need more of those. That's what I need.
Friday nights, you bring your A game. Flirty walks, you bring your A game. Bring your A game when taking care of your sexual wellness and include Apertude, a prescription medicine used to reduce the risk of HIV. Apertude helps give you continuous protection when taken every other month, and it's proven superior to once daily PrEP in reducing the risk of HIV.
You must be HIV negative to receive Apertude and get tested before each injection. If you think you are exposed to HIV or have flu-like symptoms, tell your doctor right away. More HIV testing may be needed. Apertude does not prevent other sexually transmitted infections. Practice safer sex to reduce your risk. Get Apertude as scheduled. Missing doses increases your HIV risk. Don't take Apertude if allergic to it or taking certain medicines that may interact. Tell your doctor about your medical conditions, liver problems, and mental health. Serious side effects include allergic reactions or rash, liver problems, and depression. If these occur, get medical help right away. The most common side effect is injection site reaction.
You bring your A game to everything you do. Ask your doctor about Apertude.
Making something truly original isn't easy, but finding it is. Special starts on Etsy.
Amazing helps Anthony through night classes. Amazing starts at CSL Plasma. Donate plasma today and receive up to $700 your first month. You can help create medicines that save lives while making a difference in your own. CSL Plasma. To be amazing.
Because I don't think there's anything scarier to a racist person than a black man with a white army. He'd be like, oh, fuck, his cause must be good. I think that's actually scary. Stop being my ally, be my motherfucker. I don't know when I started caring about all this kind of shit. If you saw my show like 5 years ago, I wasn't talking about nothing like this, you know? I don't know what happens. I got older, I don't know, started voting. You start voting, you're like, all right, so I need to throw some opinions out here because I'm hearing some wild shit. It's weird as you age, the way your priorities change, the way your life changes. I'm not trying to be like aging sucks. I'm cool with it, but it is weird the ways in which you'll age that you didn't anticipate. Does that make sense? Those are the ones that are weird for me. Like the regular one, like my knees are sore, I gotta wake up early, I'll probably go to a matinee. Like those are I'm fine. I was ready for that. But the weird ones where I'm like, nobody told me that was part of it. What the fuck is going on with me? Like the other day I heard a rap song I couldn't relate to one part of. I was like, what the fuck was that? That's a weird moment of self-realization. Look, I don't know if you've ever been black before. I've done it my whole life. If you hear an entire rap song and you end up going, shit, I don't think any of that was for me. What a weird moment in your black existence. I'm like, where do I fit into this? I still remember what the guy said. I swear to God, I think you'll relate. Yeah, I remember he went, I got an actress on my mattress. I'm gonna hit it 3 times in one night. That's a hat trick. And my brain just went, exhausting. That's all I felt. 3 times in one night, I was like, not for me. That's crazy. 3 times, bruh, you don't got work in the morning? Nobody's pussy's better than sleep. I'll tell you right now. And that's not an attack. The older you get, the truer that rings, and you fucking know it. That's not an attack. Ladies, I'm sure your pussy's great. Sleep's good. I like sleep more than sex, and it ain't even close. I know that. You know how I know I like sleep more than sex? I go to sleep every day. I don't miss one. I only have sex sometimes. And even when I have sex, when I'm done, I'm like, God damn, I want to go to sleep. If that song was about me, it would have been like, I got an actress on my mattress. I'm gonna hit it 1 time, then I'm napping. That's my entire... I'm like, yo, this shade. Trying to hit them NyQuil bars, bruh. I just think it's so weird to see the things that make you change as you get older. I think it's weird to look at other people your age and see the shit they care about versus the shit you care about. You ever seen that? You're on Facebook and you're like, what are they fucking ranting about? You ever have those moments where like, this is the hill you want to die on? This is the cause you stand for of all the things? Have you seen this group of people that's trying to get Disney's Snow White canceled? Oh my God, I'm losing my mind over it. There are adults, our age, voters, people whose votes count the same as yours. They're out here trying to bring down a cartoon. They're so dedicated. Have you heard the argument? She never gave consent to the kiss that woke her up. That's what they're arguing. Now listen, I'm not trying to be on the wrong side of an issue. I'm not trying to sound like I have some hot takes. I'm just saying, you've all seen the movie, right? We've all seen Snow White. All I'm saying, it really feels like they're leaving out the whole he did it to save her life part, huh? Is that not a crucial detail in the context of that circumstance? Like if you were the prince and that happened to you, wouldn't you want to confront her like, hey, you want to explain the rest of that though so I don't sound like a creep? Appreciate that, because you got me out here sounding like Bill Cosby right now. I'm just saying, that dude was putting him to sleep. I'm just waking him up. This is a totally different thing. I don't think you should be allowed to make someone who attempted to save your life out to be a predator. That's the only line in the sand I'm drawing here. I think that deserves to be defended. If I tried to save you, I'm not a creep. When I was a kid, when I was 7, right, I grew up in Tampa. When I was 7, I was at the beach, right? I remember I was swimming in the ocean. I'm swimming poorly, if I'm being honest. I'm drowning, let's be honest, I'm drowning. I'm for sure drowning. I passed out. I sunk under the water. I had to be saved by a male lifeguard. I shit you not, I woke up on the beach to a male lifeguard giving me mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. And when I came to, I completely understood what that situation was. There was no confusion. I wasn't like, oh nigga, I'll see you in court. Okay. You ever heard of Me Too? Well, Me 3 now, bro. I just think it's such a weird circumstance to like, this is the hill you want to die on for this argument? I'm not against consent culture. I'm asking, is this where you really want to make your stand? Within this premise? That's what's odd about it to me, you know? Like, have y'all gone back and watched the movie, like as adults? It's weird, man. It's real weird. Do you remember what the curse is? True love's kiss will wake her up. That's real specific. Like, they really narrowed down the danger that could have come. You gotta be pretty sure to go for it. It's not like they went, hey man, first one to kiss her gets to keep her. Then a bunch of dudes started marching to get to her first. My hoe, back on. Okay, you get it. I'm just saying, it's just such a weird place to make your argument. And I can understand, to be clear, I can understand where you're coming from if you were just like, I just wish it wasn't a kiss that he had to do to save her. I can appreciate that. I'm just saying, but can you stop making it sound like he squeezed the titty when he did it? That's more where I'm coming from, yeah. I'll make this very clear, because this is a tricky topic to make jokes about, obviously. At the end of the day, I understand my place within this premise, right? I'm a man lightly making jokes about sexual assault. I understand that. And I can never put myself in the position of a woman in relation to a topic like this. I understand that. All I can do is empathize the best I can from the perspective that I have. And that's as a black man in this country. And I'm just saying, as a black man in this country, I don't get what you're talking about. Let me say hypothetically, right? Hypothetically speaking, I'm in a coma. I'm dying. And you say the only way to save me is for a white dude to whisper the N-word in my ear. Do you see what I'm saying? Here's the kicker, if we're being honest, I don't need him to ask for my permission. My life's on the line. There are bigger priorities at hand. Do what you gotta do. Bro, I don't care if you whisper. Get on all fours for all I care. Nigger! Nigger! I'd be like, hey, I heard you the first time, Steve, goddamn. Can you give me a sec to wake up? I take a second. No, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but we're gonna talk about that second one. You don't get to call me two niggers, and then y'all would say, look at my army for me. Look at y'all, that's how you fucking do it. That's a weird example, let me give you a better one. I just wanted to see what you were gonna do. Let's say hypothetically, I'm in a coma, and I'm dying. And you say, the only way to save me is true love's kiss. Just like the movie. I assume y'all would want that handled the exact same way I would want that handled. I would want somebody to go round up everybody in town, form a line, take my Weekend at Bernie's body, prop that shit up in a kissing booth, put some cool ass shades on that motherfucker, look back at the line and go, all right, everybody without herpes goes first. You feel me? Is that not what you would want? Like, let's be real for a second. I want to make it very clear, I am not against consent culture. On the contrary, couldn't be more for it. But that's not the place to make your stand. I do think after all of the allegations we've heard from women over the last couple of years, men should be making more of a point to showcase to women how much we do have your backs, how much you are going to see like a change in the behavior you've been encountering, even if we're not the individuals responsible for it. What I'm getting at is that we need to show that we have your backs. You feel me? But the question then becomes, how do we show you that? Here's what I'm pitching. Men, start making consent your biggest kink. Take a sec, process what I'm saying. Start making consent the kinkiest shit that you're into. Start being a fucking freak for yeses, you feel me? Like after the Me Too movement, show them what you've learned. Anytime a woman goes, how do you like it? I'm like, with permission. Like I lean in. I lean in. Bro, I don't unzip it till you say, please. You could be like, get over here and fuck me. I'd be like, is that how he is? At this point, having sex with me is like binge watching Netflix. Every so often, I'll interrupt the flow just to be like, do you still want this? Yes or cancel? Are you awake? I'm joking, I'm fucking around. It's a good question to ask.
You want to work at a bank? Why not? Some of my best memories are at banks. You robbed us 3 times. That was this bank? Master in disguise, do your thing.
One in your size.
And one in my size.
Your funnies will be a big year. Arrives.
You ever been deboned by a chicken?
Together now? The bad guys too.
We did it! We did it!
We didn't do it!
PG. Here's now.
luck now.
Making something truly original isn't easy, but finding it is. Special starts on Etsy.
I chose AMU because of the affordability, and I needed a school that would allow me to work full-time but still further my education on my schedule. I would only be able to do that because of the flexibility that AMU offers.
Harbor Freight hand tools get a lifetime warranty because they're engineered to last a lifetime.
What makes Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
If you're a renter and you're not using Bill to pay rent, you are missing out on super valuable points for travel, Lyft rides, and so much more. Check it out.
This is all I'm trying to get at as a whole, right? Like, I think it's very clear that I'm a liberal person, right? But if I could say anything in an effort to bring us together, whether you're conservative or whether you're liberal, any of that shit, man, like, all I'm trying to suggest to bring us together is that if you look out at whatever's going on in society, the culture that you are in, and you feel change coming, you're certain it's coming. No matter how you feel, that is going to be a regularity. It's not going to hurt you to learn something so that you can be a part of it. You understand? You don't even got to believe in it, but you're going to have to coexist with these exact same people. It's not going to hurt you to understand their stuff better. Does that make sense? That's all I'm trying to get at, because when you don't know what you're talking about, it's fucking jarring. And I just need you to understand, stop being that person. We've all done it. Why are we continuously trying to do that again? I was in Kansas City a couple months ago. I flew in to do a show. I get off the plane. I order an Uber. I get this alert on my phone, this notification. It says, Frog will be here in 5 minutes to pick you up. And I'm like, Frog? I'm looking at the picture. It's a picture of a woman, right? It says Frog. It's a picture of a person I believe identifies as a woman, let's be honest, right? But it's Frog. That's what it says. I'm not reading it wrong. It's not a tough word. Fraud. I'm thinking about it like I'm having this debate in my head, and I'm like, I mean, she ain't hurting anybody. You know, it's a non-binary name. No one's getting hurt. If you want to be called Frog, you're Frog. I accept you, Frog. I can't wait to meet you. Put my phone away. I go out. I wait for the car to show up. She pulls up. I open the car door. I lean inside. I go, hey, how you doing? She looks back and goes, ribbit? I'm like, nope, close the car door. Too much progress in that car. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying she did something wrong. I'm saying I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for the journey Frog was going to take me on. But had I done more research, who knows where we could have ended up. I don't have more story because I was ill-prepared. That's all I'm getting at. It's not going to hurt you to learn. Some progressive things, they're the wildest shit you've ever seen, but they're kind of cool. I did a show in Denver once. One of my best friends lives around the corner from a club, right? We do a show. We come out. It's 11:30 at night. I'm watching him walk home to his house, right? You got to go around the corner. As soon as he gets to the end of the street, I shit you not, this is going to sound made up. This is exactly what happened, right? As soon as he got to the end of the street, I saw 7 teenagers, all on scooters, like bird scooters. They ride from around the corner, they ride up to him, and then they just started circling around him. It's one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen in my life. In real time, in nature, this is happening. They just rode up to him. I watched 7 children kidnap my adult friend. And I had no idea how to advise him. He's like looking back at me like, ah! And I'm like, I think they got you, man. I think they just got you. I've seen Animal Planet. I know this isn't a good thing. I don't know where it leads, but I know you're bad. You know what they started doing? One of the most bizarre things I've ever seen in my life. They just started bullying him. Like verbally bullying a grown man. I'd never seen something like this in my life. They just started going, you're gay. You're gay. And can I just say, side note, to see anyone riding a scooter going, you're gay, just what am I looking at? Like, I'm not against you, but come on, this is, you're gay. I'm seeing 7 of them do it. And they just keep going, you're gay, and what this dude said back, y'all, I'll never forget this the rest of my life. This might be the most progressive thing I have ever heard in my life. They go, "You're gay," and he goes, "That's your opinion." And I was like, what the fuck was that? Did anybody else know that was an option of things? You could say back to "you're gay," "that's your opinion"? What an insane way to win the argument. Because he won, be clear. That was a victory, but like that? That'd be like if somebody called me a nigger and I just went, "To each their own." What? That's what I saw. You know what I learned? Did you know that no one can insult you if they aren't convinced that you understand that was an insult? Did you know all you've ever had to do is say crazy shit back and no one could ever hurt you? Dude, it happened to me the other day. Some dude called me a jungle monkey. I was like, tomato, tomato. It's like, how do you attack that guy? You feel me? Some dude's like, "You a little pussy boy." I'm like, that's the way the cookie crumbles. You can't get him, you know? Some dude's like, "You can't read." I'm like, "You're not my real dad." Love it. I just don't think progress is such a bad thing when you start to understand it more. That's all I'm really getting at. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to sway you. Whatever you vote. That's what you do, right? I'm just saying, I don't think it's actually that bad a thing. You just have an open heart to it. You go, "Oh shit, is that what's going on?" One of the things I hate is like when we get labeled as a whole, like as a liberal. When people go like liberals, you know what I mean? Libtards, all that shit. And if I go, like, we're just gonna be like, "Yeah, that's me." I hate it when we get lumped together as if we're not all individuals who have their own minds, who have their own string of logic, who have their own priorities. That irks me. You think all liberals agree? We don't. We bicker all the time. We don't have the same priorities. That's crazy to me. I'll give you one of mine. Look, I came from Florida and then moved to California. I thought I was liberal, and then I got there, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm liberal for Florida." It's a different thing. It is a different thing, you know? Here's my big one. I don't understand how drinking from plastic straws equals I hate turtles. It's too big a leap for me, man. There's too much in between there. I don't hate turtles, I'm just too black to care about this right now. I got my own things going on, you know what I mean? That's all I'm getting at. No one's saying green lives don't matter, but black lives called it first. Nigga, get in line. I've been here a while. And just to be clear, you ain't next in line, turtles. We still got women and gay people. The Amazon rainforest was on fire. You're gonna be here a while, turtles. I just don't understand that notion. No one's saying we should care less about turtles. I'm saying we should care more about me. And I can't believe I gotta make that case sometimes. Like, okay, let's say hypothetically, if Martin Luther King Jr. was still alive to this day, and he saw how gung-ho we were for saving sea turtles from plastic, while racism still exists, don't you feel like he'd be like, "You motherfuckers have gotta be kidding me?" Like, on some level, that dude would be upset, right? That's all I'm saying, so we can sense it. I hate that I have to defend myself from these straw people. I don't know what else to call them. Like, I've been called out 7 times for it. 7, I'm counting. 7 times I've been in a bar, I'm sipping on a Sprite, some woman walks up to me, she's always white, let's be honest, but she's always, it just is what it is. I'm not saying she's bad, but why is she always white? She comes up to me, she confronts me about it. She goes, "Did you really need a drink from that?" I go, "Oh, I'm sorry?" She goes, "Did you really need a drink from a plastic straw?" I don't even listen, I just take a knee. I'm like, I'm not gonna be a part of this, I'm not gonna. Just don't do it. She doesn't get to say that. Like, I understand she cares about turtles, but that's not your fight to bring to me. If a turtle came up and was like, "You can't drink from a plastic straw," and then she was like, "Motherfucker," I'd be like, okay, I'm wrong. But, shit. But that's not what happens. That I just don't get it. It's not fair. You don't get to decide how I feel about turtles. You don't fucking know me. You don't know what I've done. I'll give you a crazy story. When I was a kid, I had to stay with a family member who was requested to stay anonymous in this story because I told him it was going in the special, and he was like, "I need my job." You'll stay anonymous, my guy. But he should be ashamed of himself. I stayed over his house for a summer, okay? He has a pool in the backyard. So one morning, we wake up, we look in the backyard, there's a pool. Excuse me, there's a pool. There's clearly a pool. There's a turtle wandering around the pool, right? It's just a regular turtle, to be clear. Just a turtle. It's not hurting anybody, it's not like a big turtle, it's not small, it's just a turtle. Just wandering around. You'd have thought this dude had just like stumbled upon like an actual home invasion. He's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Who the fuck does he think he is? I heard an adult man say that sentence about a turtle. Who the fuck does he think he is? Rip, about a turtle? He storms off to the phone. He calls up animal control. I shit you not. He goes, y'all need to get this fucking turtle out my yard or I'ma shoot it. He started the conversation with that. Not who he is, not where he's located. None of that information was important. They need to know if they don't get this fucking turtle out his yard, he's gonna shoot it. I hear the woman on the other side of the line. By the way, I'm 7. I'm watching this like adults are crazy. I hear the woman on the other line. You know what she does? I shit you not, I can hear it. It's so funny. She just goes, good luck to you, sir. Hangs up the phone. I was like, she called his bluff. I swear to God, I watched an adult man have a fucking meltdown. Actually. I knew what a meltdown was when I was 7. Because I saw him go, what the fuck? I gotta shoot this turtle. I saw his brain. Like, to that conclusion in real time. I gotta shoot this turtle. And just to be clear, it ain't a special turtle. Just a fight, no Ninja Turtle, just a Danny DeVito looking turtle. The thing you're thinking of, all right? This dude storms off to his bedroom. He takes a couple seconds, comes back, he's got a fucking handgun. He's got an actual hand, it's big. Big gun. Walking straight for the back door. And then I stepped in his way. I was like, hey. You can't shoot a turtle. Sentence I never thought I'd have to say in my life. You can't shoot a turtle. This dude goes, you're right. You shoot the turtle. I'm joking. Could you imagine? It's time to be a man. I get in his way. I say, you can't shoot a turtle. And he goes, nah. Goes back to his room. Puts his gun away. You understand what I'm saying? The fuck have you done for turtles? I earned my fucking straw. If you don't like it, you can suck my dick. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys.
Thank you very much. at a bank. Why not? You robbed us 3 times. That was this bank?
We're good now.
Sorry, nerves.
The Bad Guys 2, Listen to en cines ahora.
Making something truly original isn't easy, but finding it is. Special starts on Etsy.
Okay, so we tried KY Ultra Gel, and you were right. I used to just deal with those drier days. Now, yes, nothing stops me from enjoying the moment. It's ultra silky, ultra smooth, and feels natural every time. And if you know, you know. Speaking of, gotta go.
Experience why 84% of users recommend KY Ultra Gel. If you know, you know. Welcome to Camp Bow Wow, where worries fade, anticipation grows, and joy lives. Every day's goal is refreshingly simple, making happy campers. You, your dog, and even us too, because we love your dog just like you do. Welcome to Camp Life. Camp Bow Wow.
Toby?
Yeah. From meeting for coffee,
I gotta love you.
to meeting the family. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
When I move, you move.
Just like that,
When I move, you move.
just like that,
When I move, you move.
just like that.
Hell yeah, hey DJ, bring that back.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
We're gonna do whatever we can to bring him and Marty to Western New York.
Resilient, tough, that is Buffalo to a core, baby.
Hey, open-faced sandwiches and avo toasts of the world. Are you seeing this? This is a Smucker's and Jif PB&J, the OG sandwich of all sandwiches. And it wants you to know that, yes, it does taste as delish as it looks. Make a PB&J with the OGs.
The Michelson booth back to school bash demolition derby is at Five Flags Speedway Friday night with the modifieds of mayhem, sportsman, pure stocks and crown stocks. Admission is only $10. Friday at Five Flags Speedway. Legends start here.
ZXI iron. Forged strong. Forged hot. Forged pure.
Ooh, baby. D-Bang. Things people love.
Uncle who gets racist at a barbecue when he drinks. And you guys don't have it here. I didn't realize you guys paid attention to us as much as you do. You guys are watching us like the season finale of your favorite show. Right now, like, I don't know how this is gonna end. But you don't have that here because you got, you got a Gap model for a leader. He annoys the out of me, Trudeau. He just, hey, I'm Justin, how you doing? It sucks to try to do that when you have no hair. You, all right? You. And he just seems like he just got off a surfboard, like, yeah, I just saved a dolphin. Look at my, you like my, this my is tan, right? You see my, I run this whole, yeah, look at my, you like my, I'm married, about to have 10 years with my wife, man. We're about to have 10 years. And no. It's not, don't clap. I realized being married, though. I realized when you're married, women try to make rules that sway in their favor. You know, when it comes to like celebrity agreement with cheating, you know, the list, right? I'll never cheat on you, and you never cheat on me. But if I happen to bump into George Clooney, I can do that just once, and you happen to bump into Halle Berry, you could do that just once. Here's how that's selfish and bull. Because in the event that this happens, my wife actually bumps into George Clooney. And she goes, hey, George, you know, my husband, he said if this ever happened, you could me. Chances are that's gonna happen. I bump into Halle Berry one day, and I'm like, hey, Halle, you know, my wife, she said if this ever happened, I could you. She's gonna throw herself on the ground laughing and then vomit. In that order, that is bull and selfish. Do not fall for it, okay? Because she will George Clooney and you will nobody. One thing we're going through at home right now is we may have to give up a dog that we just adopted because he's getting aggressive. He's biting, he's jumping, I got kids. So I had to hire a dog trainer. But I hired a black dog trainer from a bad neighborhood in Massachusetts, and he talks thug, and he kind of looks like you. And I called him up, and I was like, look, man, the dog is jumping, he's biting. I don't know what's going to happen. I think we got to get rid of him. Why is he doing this? And he goes, I'll tell you why. I swear to you, I'll tell you why. Dog's punking you, son. The dog is punking you. And I was like, what? He goes, he doesn't respect you. He doesn't respect your children. He doesn't respect your wife, and he thinks it's his house. He thinks he's the pack leader. He doesn't respect you. Your dog is punking you, son. And I was like, yo, I will fight my dog. Do you want me to fight my dog? It sounds like you want me to fight. Black dudes just have the funniest way of describing it. They do. Now, I have 2 kids, I'm married, I don't cheat. I'm faithful, right? So all I have is stories of other guys hooking up. That's all you have, right? I'm just like, tell me. I want to hear that. Tell me what happened. Black dude outside of a club, not a comedian, works at the club. Comes up to me, real charismatic. You know, just overdressed, like a crocodile suit. Just outside of a bar, just over the top black dude. You know, like gaiters on his feet. You know, it's on 3rd Avenue. And he just goes, man. He goes, I'm going to tell you about hooking up, man, because I saw this blonde. And he said something I never heard a guy say about hooking up with a girl. He goes, she was blonde. She had big a fat ass. He goes, I'm a f***er, Paul. He goes, but I'm going to tell you what. And I go, please do. Please tell me what. I have to hear the next thing that comes out of your mouth. And he leaned forward. He goes, I'm going to give her all of this. As opposed to what? Like how confident do you have to be that you can hold back on some like, yeah, you know, I like her, but not enough to give her the whole shaft. I can't give her all of this. Gotta be my mother to get all this. I'm gonna hold back a couple of inches on this one. Yeah, I got kids, man. I have 2. I have an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old, you know. And doing stand-up makes you feel like a dad. You know, I get home all hours of the night, you know, kids waking you up early. The other day, I was sleeping, didn't want to get out of bed. I'm napping. My daughter tried getting me up. So I tried talking her out of being hungry. Parents know. She's like, Daddy, get up. She goes, I need water, yogurt, something. I'm hungry. And I was like, no, you're not. Your shows are on. It's your favorite show right there. This is your right here. You ate yesterday. And people try to ask you for advice. I don't have advice. I'm terrible. I'm terrible at everything. I was terrible at my proposal. I have the worst proposal to my wife. I will share it with you now. Okay, I spent a lot of money on the ring. And by a lot, I mean everything. Like, I actually borrowed money from her, to be honest with you, yeah. She was like, I always wanted a nice ring. I was like, give me your credit card, and I'll get that. Spent a lot of money, and I did it at a restaurant. Don't ever do it at a restaurant, okay? Waiter could it up, the timing of the food, it's not good, right? Especially overzealous waiter, like, you good? You good? It's like, yeah, I didn't even get my water yet, I'm good. You know, they're always just coming up, and I was nervous. And a man will never be more nervous than when he has to ask the woman he loves to marry. And I go in there, and I was sweating. I kept looking around the place like I was gonna rob it. I just kept looking around, and I was all freaking out. She's like, you all right? And I was freaking out, and I was like, all right, man, you gotta calm down. But my nerves made me have bad ideas. So I'm like, what if I put it in the bread basket? She takes a piece of bread and sees it. But then I saw the little Mexican guy in the back taking all the bread baskets, and I'm like, no, I can't have him steal it, you know, like I can't. Not because he's Mexican, you racists. Well, maybe a little bit because he's Mexican. No, so I'm like, and don't know what to do. So I Paul, you need to go to the bathroom and get your together because you're freaking out. So I go to the bathroom, I have a pep talk. I'm like, look, Dick, okay? This woman loves you. Stop being a bitch. You're gonna go out there, you're gonna propose. She's gonna say yes, it's gonna be incredible. Just stop it. I'm like, yeah, what am I worried about? Yeah. I walk out, little pep in my step. I go, I sit down, I look at her. And all that courage I just gave myself leaves me again. Now I'm back to square one. I don't know what to do. Luckily, there's a little TV in the corner of the restaurant that was playing highlights on ESPN. Okay, I swear to God this is true. And a dude that night on the Dodgers hit 4 home runs in 1 game. You know, that's pretty rare. So I'm like, maybe I just start talking about this and it'll come to me. So I go, oh, babe, look, this dude in the Dodgers just hit 4 home runs in 1 game. And she goes, oh, that's awesome. And my brain just goes, now, do it now. And I swear to you people, the next words out of my mouth, I just go, not as awesome as this. And I put the there and leaned back like I just hit a game-winning 3-pointer. Not as awesome as this? Are you serious, you stupid dickhead? And she was like, yeah, I guess the rest of my life with this guy. All right, I'm Paul Berthy, man. Thank you so much.
Who was the comic that influenced you the most growing up and then your top 5?
The one who influenced me, I love Ellen DeGeneres, Wanda Sykes. They're like my top absolute favorite. Okay. Louis C.K., Bill Burr. How many is that? 4 so far? And Tony Rock.
Well, for me, Eddie Murphy, well, you know, I was a little boy and he was playing, Raw was in theater. So my father was like, I want to take you to see Eddie Murphy Raw. My mother and grandmother forbid him. Forbid him. For sure. You're not taking him. So I was like 9, 10.
Why? Because he's black or because he's cursing?
No,
You're not taking him to see that?
My whole family loved SNL and they loved Eddie Murphy and all the movies. But my mom's like, you can't take him to go hear a guy start saying all the that he's gonna say. And my father's like, I'm taking you. So we went to a movie theater in Yonkers where I was born, and I just watched it, and I was just like, this dude is not just a comic. This dude is a rock star, you know. So I would say Eddie. I would say Dangerfield.
You ever hear the Eddie Murphy story about Rodney Dangerfield?
No, please.
Rodney Dangerfield told Eddie Murphy one night at the comic strip, you're never gonna make it with that dirty act. Your act is way too dirty, you're never gonna make it.
Wow.
Fast forward, Eddie becomes the biggest thing in the world. Rodney walks into a bathroom in LA somewhere. Eddie's at the urinal. Rodney's 2 urinals away. Doesn't even say, he just goes, hey, who knew?
No.
Walks out of the bathroom.
Are you serious?
Hey, who knew? And walks out of the bathroom.
Catalina Crunch cereal. Make your taste buds smile with craveably crunchy, feel-good nutrition with 11 grams of protein and 0 grams of sugar shenanigans. Catalina Crunch, the bright side of better.
Making something truly original isn't easy, but finding it is. Special starts on Etsy.
I'm Kayla, project coordinator. I made one timeline for leadership, one for the team, but now I don't know which one we're following, and someone quoted the wrong launch date in a board meeting yesterday.
With Smartsheet, you can control who sees what without creating chaos.
Make your dog a Quattro dog. Credelio Quattro offers the broadest parasite protection of its kind, protecting against ticks, fleas, heartworm disease, and 3 intestinal worms, including tapeworms, in a single monthly chewable tablet. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurological disorders. Ask for Credelio Quattro and make your dog a Quattro dog.
Welcome to Camp Bow Wow, where every day's goal is refreshingly simple. Making happy campers. You, your dog, and even us too. Because we love your dog, just like you do.
Meet FDA standards with unmatched management accuracy. Full gauge controls, the smart choice for real-time efficiency.
I'm in a relationship, I'm shacking up right now. Anybody know what that term means, shacking up? Clap, y'all know what that term means, shacking up over there, all right? For some of y'all that didn't clap, shacking up is when you're in a relationship and y'all married and y'all ain't married and y'all live together. And see, a lot of times people be shacking up because somebody's money ain't right. and they really can't lead a relationship yet. Which one of you motherfuckers in here in a situationship? Pay attention, ladies. Some of y'all in here with a man right now with a scratch-off ticket in his back pocket like this. If these nines and I'm leaving you right here at the laugh out loud, bitch, I'm like... Your man start collecting Monopoly pieces from McDonald's, your ass finna get broke up with. I'm telling you. Somebody in here right now looking for Marvin Gardens. Which one of you? Done bought 200 egg McMuffins trying to get out the relationship and like... And see, I could be the reason that my relationship ain't going nowhere. Cause I sweat the small stuff, dog. I believe the small stuff become the big stuff. You know, I'm the type, if you think we're gonna get into an argument on Monday night, right? And we're gonna play the silent game all week. We ain't gonna speak all week, right? You're gonna buy your own weed, I'm gonna buy my own weed. We're gonna start playing them games, right? Don't play that. And I'm up here talking about relationships, but if you really want your, because we play the cell phone game, we got cell phone problems at the house. We still going through that type of lock your phone, check it. If you really want your relationship to last, it come down to real, you gotta step up. You gotta lock your phone, man. If you really trying to have a relationship, lock your man. Ladies, lock your too. I'm gonna tell you, lock your too. And see, that's why women cheat better than men right there. Cause see, when they go through our phone and we catch them, it ain't no consequences. They like, oh, I had an intuition. Well, I'm into this shit too. Let me see your and they hate that. And I'm gonna tell you, fellas, I know you think you strong, you think you strong, you can handle your girl. You wanna see her real strength? Try to snatch her phone from her. Look at you. You got her all in the chokehold. Like, she like, I'm gonna call my brother if you don't get off me. I'm gonna call my brother if you don't get off me, man. She over there looking like he still didn't get it though, bitch. Like, see? You gotta do that, man. And I'm gonna tell you too, man. I'm talking this. Is anybody still single? Do they got single people in Montreal? Make sure you got single people out here. Good, see, because y'all ain't gotta deal with the phone games. Not for real. Like, see, my girl be all up in my, like, why you locking your phone if you ain't got nothing to hide? I lock my front door, bitch. That don't mean I'm hiding my couch. Stay on my... And see, fellas, we too scared to go through our girl phone, because we know if they catch us, they gonna break us down. They gonna try to match, really, you in my phone? Now you in my phone. Now you going through the phone, though. And when they start smiling with no teeth, they really trying to break you down. Now you in my phone. Now you going through my phone. What type of man? Me, bitch. I want to see your let me. That's why being single is good, man. But you gotta have your together if you're single, man. Especially in the 17, you gotta have your together. Because these days, the women will tell you, fellas, I don't need a man for I'm good. Thank you, no thank you, I'm good. I don't need a man for until you go visit their crib and start looking around like, yeah, you do need a for some around here. Like, this is a mess. Like, you missing the middle couch cushion. How is you missing the middle couch cushion? Ain't nobody saying nothing. Like, it's popcorn, pennies, every motherfucker. Like, if you don't get a man over here, and don't talk about their furniture either. It's all paid for. Ain't none of the symbol. I gotta go to the bathroom like this. King size bedroom suit right in the hallway. Like, if you don't meet a man with a wrench, bitch, then you go in their bedroom and a damn ceiling fan going crazy and like. Like, you need to get a man to come fix this ceiling fan, bitch. Like, we supposed to up under that, bitch. I'm talking about the ceiling fan loosed in the mother at the neck. Like, and you can't turn it off because the string too short. And you like, God damn it, bitch. I'm like, what happened to the shoestring I tied up here, bitch? Why would your son take the shoestring? Well, go get your son then. I finally grabbed him up, thought I was gonna turn it off. I fucked around, turned it on high, went crazy. Like, go get your son! Go get your son! Hey, my name is Kevin Tate. Thank y'all so much.
This is Jess. She needs her money to work as hard as she does. That's why she uses US Bank Bank Smartly checking and savings, helping her track her spending and grow her money. That's the power of Jess, and this is the power of us.
Disney Plus, Hulu, and HBO Max together for $16.99 a month.
I'm gonna find people who murdered my wife. Oh, you in or out? This is the way.
Done. More weather means bug-smeared windshields and front bumpers. At Tidal Wave Auto Spa, we pre-wash the front and back of your car to remove stubborn bugs before every wash. After the wash, visit our interior cleaning stations for the perfect finishing touch. Search Tidal Wave Auto Spa to find a location near you. Summer fun is around every turn at the all-new Dave & Buster's. With never-before-seen games like Hot Wheels Victory Lap. Brand new menu items, including turbocharged chicken sliders. And a nationwide race with players across the country. Zoom up the new leaderboard and race toward exclusive prizes before they race off without you. So rev those engines and win on all cylinders at the all-new Dave & Buster's. Change the world for good by putting others before yourself to glorify God. The pursuit to serve others is yours. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Black people, you get it, right? You want me to put that on and go in the air? I never thought I would see that. You know what that's like? That's like 2 black people winning the cornhole championship of the world. You see how the black people didn't laugh? Because they don't know what the hell cornhole is. I never thought a furniture store could be racist during a pandemic. Now, we just celebrated Juneteenth. It's a national holiday. It's on the calendar now, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful situation. Now, if you don't know what it means it's the emancipation of the last black American slaves. Yeah. But one IKEA store, they wanted to celebrate too. This is a true story, look it up when you leave. On Juneteenth, they served chicken and watermelon. I was just like y'all, I was mad. I got offended, you know? Because when I got there, they were out of watermelon. I was like, I never thought I would almost die from coronavirus. March 17th of last year, I woke up gasping for air. It's so new, less than 100 people died from it. My wife calls 911. The operator has to look it up. A black lady named Teresa. She goes, ooh, it could be COVID. He could be contagious. Then there's a long pause on the phone. Then she says, girl, you better get away from him. My wife goes, what I do? She says, put him in the front yard. I'm like I'm trash? My wife looks at me and goes, you got to go.
But I'm a man, I'm like, hell no, I'm staying in my house. I ain't going no front yard. So now I'm sitting in the front yard. Gasping for air. The ambulance comes, they put oxygen on me. They say goodbye to your family. Now, I can't touch my family because I got COVID, right? So my wife is at the front door with my son and a window separates us. They're crying, I'm crying, so I walk up to the window and put my hand on it where my son is, gasping for air. My 3-year-old son puts his hand on top of my hand, looks at me and goes, "God." This little motherfucker making fun of me, man. Fuck you, dude. But the comedian in me was like, this time is incredible. So they put me in the ambulance. Now, if you've never been in an ambulance, it's a scary ride. You don't know what's going to happen on the other side, right? And they put your neck in a brace, so all you can do is look up. And while I'm looking up at the ceiling, I'm going, you know what? They should put some motivational quotes up here. Something to put you at ease, you know what I mean? Like, you only live once. Enjoy the ride. OJ did it. So they send me into a room. They take every blood test, every x-ray they could, right? Then they leave the room. About 30 minutes later, I see all the doctors in front of my room in a window, right? And they're just talking like, and then I see them draw straws and one goes, fuck! And that dude walks in. He's scared. He told me less than 100 people died from COVID. So it was new, and he was like nervous, and he goes, well, here's what's happening. Your lungs are filling up with fluid, and you have double pneumonia and corona. So I look at the doctor and go, what's that mean? He goes, well, it's gonna go really good, or really bad. And we'll know in about 2 days. And then it started to sink in, I go, whoa, this is serious. I'm gonna make it, right? He looks me straight in the eye and goes, we'll try our best. Yeah. You always want people to try their best, right? But you never want someone to tell you they're trying their best. You ever drop your car off to a mechanic, pick it up, and they're like, hey man, did you fix my brakes? And the dude's like, yeah, you know what, we tried our best. So they put me in ICU. I'm the only person in ICU. It's new. It's new. Now, this is the only thing I'm gonna say about vaccines. I don't care if you're on them or not on them. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your body. But if you're not on them, please do not say, I don't want to get the shot because I don't want to be a guinea pig. You're not a guinea pig. You know how I know this? Because I was a guinea pig. Because the doctor walked into my room and went, we don't know what we're doing. So we got to give you everything. And they did. I was like a whore and the drugs were like dicks and I was just taking them all in the mouth. I got gangbanged by experimental drugs. The first one they gave me, hydroxychloroquine. I had an allergic reaction to it. My temperature shot up to 104.8, almost died that night. But this is the last thing you ever want to hear your doctor say as he leaves the room. He saved my life, he's leaving the room, he looks back at me and goes, man, we learned something new today. Now, as I'm dying in the hospital, I'm watching TV. And there's a group of people on TV saying it's a hoax. Now, you know what these people look like. I don't have to describe them to you. If a Cracker Barrel exploded, landed on a Walmart and drove off in an F-150, So they were supposed to tell me if I was going to live or die in 2 days. It took them 4 days, right? The doctor said, you're doing so well, we're actually going to let you go on the 5th day. So on the 5th day, I'm getting ready. I'm putting on all my clothes. All the doctors run into my room and go, no, lay back down, lay back down, lay back down. You can't leave. I go, what's the matter, doc? What's the matter? He goes, oh man, we just let somebody go home and they died. I was like, shit. You can keep me in this bitch forever. I'm not going anywhere, you know? Put me at the front desk, I'll answer phones, I don't care.
Ooh, baby. Tuesday. Things people love.
Making something truly original isn't easy, but finding it is. Special starts on Etsy.
I could legitimately eat food off of the floor because everything was so clean. And when it's something as important as your health, to have a company that cares that much about it is everything.
Make your dog a Quattro dog. Credelio Quattro offers the broadest parasite protection of its kind, protecting against ticks, fleas, heartworm disease, and 3 intestinal worms, including tapeworms, in a single monthly chewable tablet. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurological disorders. Ask for Credelio Quattro and make your dog a Quattro dog.
No matter where you live across the country, you can earn an affordable degree online from Southern New Hampshire University.
I'm the first in my family to go to college.
I have 4 kids and I wanted them to see me earn this degree.
SNHU is committed to your success. If you're thinking about going back to school, you can do it.
I'm very proud to be here today. It's nice to see all the families happy for their loved ones.
I'm very proud of you. I am so proud of you.
I love you. I love you. Visit snhu.edu.
What was happening is they were letting people go home, they would relapse and couldn't make it back to the hospital. Or if they did make it back to the hospital, it was too packed and they couldn't take it, right? So they evaluated me for 3 more days. Now remember, it's still new. So on the 8th day, they let me out of the hospital, out of ICU. Doctor looks at me, we're at the exit, me and the doc. He looks at me and goes, hey man, you need to quarantine. I go, how long? He goes, 22 days? Cool. I'm at home for 22 days quarantine. Let me tell you what my beautiful wife is going through. She's alone. We have a 3-year-old son and a 2-month-old daughter. So for 22 days, I'm hearing my kids yell, scream, my son's asking where daddy is, my wife is losing her mind, I'm getting breakfast, lunch, and dinner delivered to my room. I'm like, damn, COVID ain't that bad. I feel like a husband in the 50s, you know what I mean? I'm like, get those kids away from me, bitch, where's my dinner? But I gotta say, man, to all the doctors, nurses, frontline workers that are here tonight, thank you for what you do. You are the real heroes. So, I became good friends with my doctor, of course, because he saved my life, right? And they test my blood all the time because I was one of the first patients that beat COVID, that they didn't put on a ventilator. So the doctor calls me up for a blood test to see if I need a booster or not. And he goes, well, here's your results. If your level is over 20, you don't need a booster. If your level is under 20, you need a booster. I go, all right, doc, what's my level? He goes, your level is 25. 100. You have 120 times more antibodies than you need. The highest number I've ever seen during this pandemic is 700, and your level is 2,500. That's right. I hung up the phone, looked at my wife, and said, I'm a goddamn superhero. I'm the half Black Panther. Do you realize I can sneeze on someone and cure them? Shake my hand, sir. You're vaccinated. Fist bump. Booster! I'm not gonna lie to you, I got too cocky after the doctor told me this. I got way too cocky. Way too cocky. I was doing everything I wasn't supposed to do. Yeah, I was going out, touching everything. I was opening doors for everybody. Did not care. I opened the door for a little old lady. She was like, do you need some hand sanitizer? I was like, oh, hell no. I am a hand sanitizer. I lived a life without fear. Everything I was afraid of, had no fear of anymore. A cop pulled me over. Was like, do you know why I stopped you? I was like, no, bitch, and just drove off. I was like, what? This is what it feels like to be white. I didn't do that. I'm still half black. I ain't doing that to a cop. Oh, hell no. But when you debate your life, when you go back and forth in your life, you don't know if you're going to live or die. You realize a lot of things. Great things that happen in your life and terrible things that happen in your life. And one thing that stood out to me is my parents never told me they loved me till I was 29 years old. And it really messed with me in the hospital.